She has a problem, she's not a problem, this is a problem, she had a problem.
Eating disorders are the elephant in the music industry. They don't want to talk about it, but we do. Everyone is saying that Ariana Grande risks to be the next Karen Carpenter. And yet, we need to know why. What is the terrifying link between them? And why it is vitally important to talk about a problem that maybe you, your best friend, or your favorite artist is struggling with.
With not one but 2 degrees with honors in philosophy and international studies, for the best summer ever, I'm here to remind you that having eating disorder is not whimsical. Indeed, you are rather being deprived of the joy of living your summer, and by the end of the day, you will exchange lifetime beautiful memories with counting calories. Oh, you also get a very big time with self-hatred. If you have a phone, you can clearly see that everybody is speaking about Ariana Grande's concerning weight loss. Ever since The Weeknd came out, that was filmed years ago, she's been visibly on her way, and she has even admitted to have suffered from eating disorders, but in the past. Point is, admitting you had a problem is exactly what you do when you still have that problem going on and you want to preserve your open wounds. People have made any type of comment. This is concerning. Whether she has a problem or not, it's ultimately up to her. You can speculate all you want, but there's nothing you can do. And hi, for my ex-bulimic here, she's unwell. Especially the ones concerning me is that somebody saying that commenting about it is useless. I mean, no, we don't talk about it enough actually. Eating disorders are problems that come out at least 3 times a day in a person suffering with them. They make you fixated on food to the extent that one day you will just wake up and think, what was I even thinking about when I wasn't just thinking about counting calories and what food is best to avoid. You start measuring yourself in numbers, and any type of social occasion loses its meaning. You lie and say you've already eaten at home. Oh no, I got so stuffed, I really cannot eat now. But at the end of the day, what you are actually thinking is, yes, staying in one day under 200 calories is fantastic, but nothing is better than 0. Are EDs really that concerning and dangerous? Oh, yes, they are. Have you ever heard of Karen Carpenter? Yes, indeed. Karen Carpenter, born in 1950 and passed away at 33, she was a victim of complications from her continuous state of starvation and eating disorders, in spite of her very successful career. If you were born after Kim Kardashian rose to fame, probably you don't know who she is, but hey, you need to listen. Inspired by Joe Morello and Ringo Starr, she studied drums even if it was an atypical instrument for girls in the 50s and 60s. She became so good she formed a duo called the Carpenters with her brother Richard. Then she became the lead vocalist and drummer for this extremely successful duo, collecting almost 7 million listeners per month on Spotify. Even now that her original fans are not so accustomed to the internet and apps and definitely make sound effects when they're trying to bend their knees. Carpenter appeared on Rolling Stone's 2010 list of the 100 greatest singers of all time, probably because her music has the same exact feeling of a freshly cleaned duvet on a Sunday morning, as spring is approaching and you are just at the perfect temperature.
She overcame a difficult relationship with her parents, to whom her talent was invisible, while her brothers were clear and welcomed. Oh, to be a girl in the 50s. With her own money, made from her own talent, she bought 2 Century City apartments that she combined into one. She even had a custom doorbell that played the opening notes of We've Only Just Begun. She collected Disney memorabilia and played softball and baseball with other stars for charity. This was Karen's world. Her things, her life, her beautiful actions, all taken away at 33 by eating disorder. So yes, they are dangerous.
So important to be received in 1972 at the White House, so ill that she weighed 35 kilograms at 21 years of age. If she was so famous, how is it possible that nobody tried to save her? Well, they did, but the truth is you simply can't. Because it's impossible to force people with EDs to eat healthily. So, what can friends and family do? Just do nothing and let it go as it should never go? Well, to be honest, there is just one thing they can do. But it is a superpower. They can move that person's feelings and conscience and make them aware that they need to get better. This is because recovery only works if that person chooses to heal. You cannot force it. What is fundamental to understand is that before becoming a casualty, she was a person. A child who learned she was invisible, and an adult who tried to disappear. That, even if she had an incredibly visible success and career.
And this is why it is necessary to speak about eating disorders, because famous people shouldn't be taken as role models, but their large exposure makes them one for some. In any case,
the complete point is that a problem exists in any case, whether you speak about it or not. The actual difference is made in the way that you speak about it, because you can either aggravate the problem or you can solve it. Ariana Grande's visible struggle is an opportunity for raising awareness, because you can start getting better only if you are aware that you should. Moreover, words have an effect. That's because teenage girls tend to airdrop their insecurities from someone or some critics that they are exposed to, even if they weren't directly towards them. Matter of fact, the best legs are those that walk, and the best eyes are those that can see. But if we keep on denying and we never center our words towards healing, then we're never gonna get healthy. And we're never gonna center our minds either. In conclusion, Ariana Grande gave us an opportunity for speaking about eating disorders. And now I think that this is a discourse that should be carried out. At the same time, if you are struggling with an eating disorder, I'm here to tell you that the world was already deprived of Karen's beautiful voice and soul and joy. And this should never be taken away from all the people that love you, because you are a gift to them. So this was Occurrence by Lisa, and I want to tell you that this was a very hard topic to speak about, especially in this very brief video, and we will be speaking about it more often because we really need to. Bye. See you on Tuesday.